Hey guys and welcome, this is the Code Chameleon. Today we're just gonna work. Today we're just gonna look at how it looks when a normal developer like me works with all the small hiccups and problems and bugs and whatever you run into while working. So this is raw, unedited. If you're curious to see how a developer really works day to day, this is what it looks like. So without further ado, to start off with, I think the format is going to be, I'm going to do a Pomodoro of 50 minutes where I just I work and I try to kind of explain my thought processes. I have this timer here. Mini timer. Pomodoro 1. Let's go. Okay, so that's running. It's just the mini timer. So we have the time running up in this corner. So what I'm working on at the moment is a AI model that I want to use for horse trading. So let's just do it like a quick demo or explanation of what I'm talking about. So this is Betfair. For those of you that do not know what it is, it's an exchange. It's a betting exchange where players can essentially bet against each other. It's a very big thing, big liquidity, and there's lots of ways to make money on the exchange. And one of the ways to do it is called scalping. So basically what it is just like a stock market. This is just some random horse race going on in Catterick in a few hours. This is the horses, and this is the prices. So you can back, or køb in Danish, at odds 3.6. So if we bet 100 kroner, if the horse wins, we win 260. But we can also sell the horse. So this means, excuse me, if we sell the horse at 3.65, we will win 100 kroner. Less commission. There's a small commission, so this is what we would actually get in our account. If any other horse than Coco Lightning wins, then we win 100 kroner. But if Coco Lightning wins, we will lose 265. So that's 365 minus 1 times our stake. So right now there's not much action going on, but like 5-10 minutes before the race goes off, there's a lot of bets going on, and that means that the odds are basically moving up or down depending on what the crowd thinks is the correct price. And that's kind of what I want to kind of make a model that can predict. Okay, is the odds on Coco Lightning likely to go down or up in the next like maybe 30 seconds? Okay, so that's like the general idea. So let's just pull up this drawing tool here. So what I've done so far is Betfair has an API. Betfair API, and in this API I can get excuse me, I can get data about the odds and how many how much money is available on the back and the lay sides. So I can get like an overview that we have, just like we have here. We have an overview of the odds. So there's 280 krona available to back at 3.6. If we're willing to go down to 3.55, there's additional 380, and so on and so forth. So that data we can get from the Betfair API. I've already done the part where I kind of can harvest the data, data harvester, and I can and I want to save this in a database, just a relational database. So this part is done. I can request the Betfair API, and it will return some prices and information about each race. And now I want to actually save this to the database, right? So this is a SQL database. So this is the part that I'm working on right now. I want to manipulate or change the data just a little bit from the data models that I get from the Betfair API into my own EF Core models. And to do that, I'm using Mapster. So I've run into a few issues with this. Let's take a look at the code. I'm just gonna close a little bit of all this stuff. I have this data aggregation service that basically is what it's doing is running through all the markets, and if it doesn't know the markets, we will create them in the database, and for each market we will actually get the book for the market. I mean that's like the runners, the horses, and their odds data, and I want to save that continuously while the race is still not started, or at least up to the time that they're scheduled to start. They don't always start on time, never before the post time, as it's called, but it could be after the post time. I only want to trade up until the post time because I don't want to get caught in the market when the race goes off. I want to get out of the market, so that when the market starts, I don't have any open positions, and I will know if I've won or lost on the trades that I've made in that specific market. Okay, so let's take a look at the models that we get from Betfair. So this is the structure of the data that we get from Betfair. So it has like a market ID, a market name, and obviously the market start time. This is what I just called the post time. So this is the time where the race or the competition will actually start. It could be a football match or a tennis match or whatever you want to call it. That doesn't matter. And it has a market book, and the market book is basically the information about the runners in the in the race. I don't need this anymore. Okay, we'll just leave it for now. This market book has a list of runners, and each runner is in the horse races. It's basically a horse. It has an ID, a handicap, it's a horse racing thing. It has a double. That should be a decimal, right? That's money. That is a decimal as well. And we have some orders, and the orders is the prices that are available to back and available to lay. So that's basically the data that I'm getting from Betfair right now. And these data I want to map into my own EF Core models. So I also have a market, and in this market I have a list of runners, just like we saw before, and I have an orders object that has a list of odds. So this is more or less the same. However, I'm having some issues with the structure because of the way that the data looks from Betfair, because they have like a market, and there they have a market book. I don't have that. And there we have a list of runners. So I'm trying to kind of fiddle that into place. Let's just changes here. Let's go. Wakey wakey. Just wanted to commit the small changes on the decimals that I did. What's going on? That looks weird, right? Issue with matched. That's not a double. Change it here as well, obviously. But still, why can't I? Seems like it's not picking up that I've made some changes to the code. I do not want to run it. I want to commit my changes, please. I think I'm just gonna restart Rider. I don't know, it has been open for a while, so maybe it's just not picking up the changes. Let's see if this does the trick. So, but what I'm doing at the moment is I'm writing unit tests as I go. So I'm doing a test-driven development. I'm using XUnit as my testing framework, and I'm using what's it called? AutoMapper? No, it's not AutoMapper. It's called AutoFixture. AutoFixture is just a small NuGet package that can actually create test data for me, so I get like a full object tree without me manually creating it. So I just tell AutoFixture with this small attribute, hey, can you please just create a market and inject it into the test, so that it's easy to kind of get the ball rolling without manual having to create the objects. Apparently, Git is not really cooperating with me. That's super weird. Why could that be? Select files to commit. Yeah. Changes. Okay. I'm not really sure why this is not working. No problems found, right? The show seems like it's not connected to my show. What is going on? Not the start that I was hoping for. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave it at that. I can always commit my changes later when I figure out what the hell is going on. All right. So I have a the way that I do the mapping is with a NuGet packet called Mapster. And Mapster can actually take two objects and map them between each other. And as long as the properties, the primitive properties are called the same, it can do it automatically. But obviously, there can be situations where the properties either are not called the same, or the object structure does not kind of look like the same. And that's the situation that we have right here. So I've been writing unit tests that actually shows the different mappings that I want to ensure that are in place, so that we can basically prove that everything is set up correctly. And okay, so let's see what I have so far. Let's just make sure that everything is green here. My tests. Yeah, everything is good. This is the mapping test that I have. So I have tests that says that the market ID is set, the correct number of runners, and so on and so forth. So this is testing that total matched on each runner is set. And now I want to check that the odds for each runner is correct. So what is it called here? It's called orders. And this has the available to back. Should we just count the back odds to start with? I think we should do that first, right? Just to ensure that we have the right number of back orders in our orders. Back count. So I'm using Should here, so we have this nice syntax. So runners.orders.available to back.count should be, and then basically the same number that we get from our domain. The domain is the market that we get in from Betfair. I call the adapt. This is the master method. I'm telling it, okay, take this object and adapt it to a models.market. This is the market in EF Core. And the result, I run through each runner and make sure that all the back orders are mapped correctly. So let's just call this the back order, the number set. Set correct number of back orders on all runners. Okay. Let's see if that passes. I would expect it to do. Okay, and it does. Okay. So we could be interesting just to debug. I am actually not 100% sure how far away we are from getting there. So let's just try to to debug the test and look at the results here. Results. Let's look at the runners. Runner orders. Okay, it looks like it actually has the orders created and does it has the price? Okay, it doesn't know the price, so that's fair enough. This should usually be a decimal. So like 2.35 or whatever. So, but this is data generated by AutoMapper. Sorry, AutoFixture. So it doesn't know what it looks like. Orders ID. What is the orders ID? I don't think... Okay, that's obviously an EF Core thing, so that's fine. Okay, so this... And what about the lay orders? Available to lay? That looks good as well, right? Cool. I think that looks good. I just want to do... Should we maybe also create a test that verifies that the available to back, like that for each price that the price available is the money available is set correctly? Yeah, I think we should. Just because that's not... Okay, I still can't commit. That's really annoying. So I'm just gonna make a method that verifies that for each... excuse me. For each price, for each runner, that the money available is correct. Okay, so I think I will do... How do we want to do this? So I have a for loop here run that iterates through the runners, and for each runner I want to iterate through the available to back elements. Right, so runner dot orders dot available to back for each what do we want to call that? Odds. We want to do so we want to verify. We still want the domain runner. Still need the domain runner. And then we want to verify that the back price for the domain runner has the same money available as the EF core model, right? So domain odds, what is it suggesting here? Domain art equals domain runner available to back single price. Yeah, that's what I want. And then I want money available should be, yeah, that's what I want exactly. Okay, it's not called money available, it's called size, I believe, yeah. Set correct. Money available. Money available on all odds. Something like that, right? Let's see if that passes as well. Yeah, passes, okay. And essentially I just want to do the same test, but for the lay, available to lay. Money available. Oh, just call this back odds. So that's just going to copy these two. I'm going to do it for lay orders. Available to lay. And then the same here. Layouts. So lay. Like that. Happy days. All is good, all is well. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. That's good. This is really annoying me that I am not allowed to... Wait, can it pick up? It doesn't even see my branches or anything like that. Looks like it's not connected to Git or whatever is happening. What's going on here? Git. Can I do a pull? No, configured Git routes are under Git. The configured direction must have a Git directory in it. What? It does. What's going on? Is it right there? Huh. I wonder, what if I do it in VS Code? Would that make a difference? Folder, let's see, it's called Betfair. Yep, that's the one. Oh, I don't have that. What? Let's just install that. I wonder why Rider does not recognize... it was working yesterday. I've been working on it a few days, so it really mystifies me a lot. Yeah, but as I said in the introduction, you never know what you run into when you're working as a developer, and this is also a part of it. Kind of just debugging what the hell is going on. Still not picking up Git, so a restart is not what was needed for some reason. So I'm curious to see if VS Code picks it up. No, thank you. Okay. to go here. Oh, I've done that already. Install GitHub. Do I need to reopen it, maybe? Scanning for Git repositories. Okay, so VS Code can find my changes. Super weird. I'm just gonna tests for arts. No, I'm just gonna do. I changed the double to decimal, right? Change to decimal. And that was this one, and was it? I think it was this one actually. You know what? We're just gonna do all of them. Plus arts tests. Can I sync them? I should be able to sync them as well. So that is not a problem. Okay. So, Ryder, what the hell is your issue? So frustrating. Can I invalidate? You know what? Just gonna wipe everything. It really kind of messes with my flow when I can't commit my changes all the time, because that's like the flow that I have. Each time I basically make a test or a change that is working, I want to commit it. So it's indexing now. Let's just allow it to finish the loading phase here. Why? It not working in Rider. Doing a project at that. No. Log into GitHub. I would assume that I'm logged into GitHub. Who do that? Where do I do that? Git. Let's just try to re-add. Okay. That's correct. Did that make any difference whatsoever? It did not. Right, I can't access Git project. No. Wonder if I could get from version control. Could I? Git is not installed. What? So, okay, Ryder wants to downgrade it. Okay, whatever makes you happy, I don't know. Seems very, very fishy, this. Invalid authentication data, okay. Then please log me in. That's what I just did. I am logged in. Okay. Invalid authentication data. Why would it? Get right on. Updating the app to the most recent version fixed the issue. It worked yesterday! So there's an update. So we're just gonna update Ryder. Makes absolutely no sense to me because it was working last night. Anyway, okay, so while that's going on, I think the next step is actually trying to... I made some changes yesterday to the data model, so I want to recreate the database from scratch. And then maybe trying to actually pull some data and see what it looks like in the database. And see how it works. And what kind of issues we run into. Also, I want to improve the unit test coverage. I've been a little lazy recently, so there's not good coverage of the data aggregation service for one. So that could probably do with an overhaul. But it could be interesting to see the data running through first. Okay, did you finish updating? Do we need to restart Ryder or? No, still not working. Good, that's good, okay. And then I try to open, get from version control. You. Son of a gun. Come on. Okay, here we go. Come on, please work. Does not look like it's working. Okay, whatever. So Next step now is I would like to try to update the database. I currently have a container running with a SQL server. And I think we are going to delete that because that's the old version that's running there. Just spin it up again. Oh, I can't remember the... I'm just gonna delete that for now. And I think I have... where is my... There it is. Docker. What I'm looking for is the command that actually spins up the Docker container. Some very old stuff. Here we are. I knew that I had it somewhere. So let's just get the terminal. We do that. No, we do not do that. Okay, great. Then we do it here. Docker is not recognized. Why are you high? Docker is up and running. What are you talking about? Why is everything going wrong? It's running? Yeah. That's good. Three. We need some variables. This is super annoying. Snap. Thing it like that. And obviously this must not be the password that we would use when we go to production, but let's see. Speeding up. Okay. So that looks like it's... That's super weird that I don't have Docker as well. This might... Let's just see if we can actually connect to the container. Where is my... Do I not have... Might not have it open. Okay. Data Studio. So I'm using Asia Data Studio, which is a nice and handy piece of software for accessing databases. You could also use MS SQL Management Studio. I find it a little bit more clunky to use, I have to be honest. Let's see. Are we up and running? Come on. Should be up and running, right? $33. Ah, it is. Okay, great. So we are up and running. So I have already made the migration. So in EF Core, each time you make changes to the data model, you have to make a migration, which basically means that it's an instruction for .NET on how the database is evolving. So there's always an up method and a down method. Obviously, the up is a version up, so that's the changes that we've applied. And the down method is used if we want to roll back. So this is automatically generated. But obviously, if you have like special cases, maybe you want to copy data from one table to another or do some sort of transformation or other changes, you can manually go and edit these. I think the most important part is that it's very, very important that you are very, very, what would you call it? Like, you're not allowed to change these as soon as they're rolled into production. As soon as they roll into production, you cannot touch these, ever. If you want to change things in the database after you've run it to the production database, then you have to add a new migration so you have like the entire history. The worst thing is you can do is trying to kind of fix the small things that went wrong in the first and in the last migration, and it's just bound to go wrong. So believe me, I've been there. So this is the initial creation of all the tables. As you can see right now, there is no databases. Or maybe we should create the database. What did I call the database, by the way? Let's just check. Betfair data. All right, let's just create the database. Okay. So now we have a database, but there's obviously no tables left. Good. So let's try to update the database. Is it just called update? I think. Oh, I just need to go into the correct directory, the EF Core directory. Is it called update database? I can't remember. Let's see what it says. It will throw an error now. Okay, I just need to. It's been a while since I've done it. Oh, it's called database update. Okay, blah 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 blah. The model has pending changes. Oh, I changed the one of the fields from a double to a decimal. Okay, so that's okay. Let me just show you how to create a new migration. Add, and then we need a name for the migration. Change from double to decimal. So essentially what EF Core told us there is that you have made changes to your data model that is not reflected in the database or any migration yet. You need to do that first before you can do the update. So now we do another migration, which failed. Great. Isn't it called migration? What's it called that? Migrations. Oh. For God's sake, come on. So this creates a new migration. And here you can see I have changed from a double to a decimal on 2 columns. And then we have the down, which essentially goes the other way, right? Going from float to decimal. All right, so now we could do the database update. This should now create the tables in our database. If all goes well. Done. And let's update. And here we are. So this is the new tables that we have created with our migration. Just, can I make this bigger? No, okay. Great, okay. Let's try to run the script. So what we need is we need a cookie from Betfair, and I'll just pull up my developer tool. Should be here somewhere. Headers. Let's see, cookie, and it's called SSOID or something like that. SSOID. Where are you? This should be automated. I've just not gotten around to doing that yet. Doing this manually. If I can find it somewhere. Where are you logged in? Here we are. So I need that one. Thank you. And also, currently, I've set up the aggregation service to only look, is it 20 minutes? For the races that will start in 20 minutes. And I don't think that we have anything going on within the next 20 minutes in Britain. The first one is at 14:05 and it's current, so there's almost an hour. So I just have to change that a little bit. If I can remember where I did it. Is that in the program? Small program. That is not. Where did I do it? Where did I do it? I remember I have a... right, this one tests that it's actually not looking further ahead. Is it in the market filter? Here we are. So let's just do 200. This will fail some of the unit tests, but that's fine for now. We just basically want to see that we are getting data and it's being saved to the database. I'm just pondering where we should put a breakpoint. You know what? Let's just start it and then just monitor what data comes into the database. So it will ask for my session token. Here we are. Let's see what happens. Should pick up some markets and starting to... Okay, we already had a breakpoint. So we have some runners here and we have orders available to back. Yeah, we actually have some data. That's good. This was adapted, right? Yeah, we already did the adapt. That's good. Okay, let's run. Let's see what happens. Can we just do the console, please? Something went wrong. Okay, SQL injection, merge statement conflicted with a foreign key constraint. Runner ID. So what is the issue here? Is it trying to create a new ID on the runner? So this is the part where it would be nice maybe to do an integration test so that we could actually write a test that shows the error. Foreign key order books runner ID. I'm not sure if I can make the font bigger, but so we do not have any data in the order books. Do we have any in the market? Okay, so we have markets. That's good. Do we have runners? We have no runners. So are we trying to... Where are we calling update market from? So this should be the market with the new changes. Interesting. So what could go wrong here? I wonder, let's just try to restart it. I would expect us not to have any runners. So we would go here. And then jump over that part. Betfair token, here we go. Let's see what happens. I would expect there's no runners. And there's not. And here we have 9 runners that do not have an ID, and that's obvious because it's not been created in the database yet. It doesn't have a market book ID. Does the market book have an ID? No, that's okay, that's obviously an ID as well in... Try to get the market. That should be null. No, we have the market. Sorry, we have the market. Right. What does the runners is... Okay. So we've added the runners to the market. What is that ID? That's the Betfair ID. I would assume. Of the runner. Total match just 0. That sounds wrong. Okay, that's another day. Another problem we have. What happened? Just ask for one step. Did I wait too long? Maybe I did. Let's run again. So I can see that the 50-minute Pomodoro is over. So I'm gonna try to wrap this up. So now we have the markets with runners, right? Okay, well, I don't know which. Okay, here's the runners. The market has ID 3. That's not set yet, obviously, because we haven't saved to the database. So this is the step that's going wrong? No, that's okay. Okay. So now we should have runners, right? There are no runners. Okay, so that's the next thing that we have to dig into. I think we're gonna wrap this small session up. If you liked this type of real developer work, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do some more. Until next time, guys. Bye bye.